Now we can get some high school football. Believe it or not, the postseason is here. That's right, the first round of the Sac Joaquin section playoffs were in full effect tonight. We're going to kick things off with our Papa Murphy's Game of the Week. And there's only one person I know who can bring some flavor to this. Johnny Football, take it away.
Hey, Johnny Football here, horsing around at Monterey Trail. We got a great game for you tonight. Let's get to those highlights.
Yeah, feel that Mustang thunder. Monterey Trail be wearing their lucky horseshoes tonight. We're going to start things off with Allie Collier. This kid gets a nice break right off the bat, making it all the way down the sideline. But, knocked out at the 1 yard line, but that's okay. Next play here, he'll finish the job up with a touchdown. Hey, somebody tell me why the Mustangs are so great.
Good because we good. You can't explain greatness.
No, sir, you can't. Greatness continues this time with Brevin Amiga. Look how far down the field he is, but then bam! With the catch. I'm pretty sure that's about 50 yards, but wait for it. He even comes back, gives me a high five. What do you think about that catch, Mustangs?
They're just like that. They're just like that.
Forgive me for this next shot here. Almost got run over by the referee. That's Dalen Ellis sneaking down the Wolverine sideline. He'll make it to about the 5 yard line. Then the next play, he'll get to finish it off here.
We practiced hard this week to come out here and win this first playoff game. So I just think it was a great game. We get out here and did our thing.
All right, that's all from Monterey Trail. I'm Johnny Football. Back to you.
Thank you, Johnny Football. We're going to stay in Elk Grove. The Thundering Herd hosting Grigori out of Modesto. Student section fired up there. And if you're a Grigori fan, just look away. We'll pick this up in the first quarter. Elk Grove ball. Zeke Burnett takes the handoff. He reaches pay dirt for the first touchdown of the game. Thundering Herd up 7-0. And boy, would they add to it. Next possession for Elk Grove. Quarterback Ethan Archuleta calls his own number. He gets to the outside, running down the sideline. Look at the spin move. Whoop! That was just filthy. He scores the touchdown. Elk Grove up 14-0 at this point. But the Thundering Herd getting it done on defense too. Now later in the first quarter, Grigori back to pass, but it's picked off by Gio Bellici. And Gio knows what to do with it. He nearly runs this one back for a touchdown. He's brought down inside the 10-yard line. Ensuing drive for Elk Grove. Zeke Burnett at it again. He knows what to do with it. He dances in for the touchdown. That put Elk Grove up 21-0. And the Thundering Herd win this one 56-6. Elk Grove will now take on Vacaville next Friday in the quarterfinals. Now from Division II to Division I, we're going to stay in Elk Grove where the Sheldon Huskies hosted the Turlock Bulldogs, who are coming into this one. A nice look at the world-famous Sheldon marching band right there. We're going to pick this up in the second quarter. Sheldon in the red zone. Josiah Machado on the bootleg. He hits Scott Nixon, who almost gets across the pylon for the score. Didn't matter, though. Same drive. Check out this. This catch from Isaiah Bigton in the corner of the end zone. That's an NFL catch right there. Great ball from Machado, too. Sheldon takes a 21-8 lead with just under 3 minutes left in the half. But here comes Turlock. 2-minute drill for the Bulldogs. Vincent Gonzalez drops a dime right in the breadbasket for Logan Hart. Hart is brought down around the 5 yard line. Bulldogs would punch it in from 1 yard out to trail 21-15 at the half, but the Huskies would pull away in the second half to win this one 36-22. Sheldon advances and will play Rockland next week. And another Division I matchup of Highway 80 and Loomis, and this one was for the Birds at Del Oro High School, where the Golden Eagles, the 7 seed, welcoming in the number 10 Enochs Eagles from Modesto. Del Oro kicked 2 field goals in the first half. Enochs answers back here in the second quarter off the touchdown run from Abayomi Babalola, who goes up the middle. Eagles up 7-6 and looking to add to that lead later in the second. But the Del Oro defense stepping up is Keith Arana, picked off by James Rainsbottom. That sets up the touchdown as Jacob Hamilton airs it out to a wide open Aiden Perry, 42 yards on the score. Del Oro adds a fancy 2-point conversion with a double pass, taking a 14-7 lead into the half, and the Golden Eagles just a little better than the Eagles from Enochs tonight. They advance to earn a date with Jesuit next week. In Woodland, the Wolves hosting the Kobach Falcons. This matchup in Division V, where the winner will head to Escalon next week, and the Falcons strike first as the pass goes to Connor Vaughn, who finds the sideline. Nobody's going to catch Connor. Kobach's up 6-0. They'd add another touchdown before the half. This pass going to Luke Green. He eludes like every defender there. The Wolves would not go quietly though before the half. James Thompson would punch it in for a touchdown. The Wolves rally in the second half to top the Falcons in a close one. 22-19 is the final. They'll meet the Escalon Cougars next Friday. Next, we're going to head to some Division I action. The Lincoln Trojans hosting the Chavez Titans, both from my hometown of Stockton. This game was all Trojans early on. Short pass here to Josiah Hamilton. And just like a kid trying to run home to make curfew on a Friday night, Hamilton is going to run this all the way down. Almost gets in, but he's knocked out inside the 10-yard line. Same drive for Lincoln. Kenyon Nelson doing what he does best. Yeah, he throws touchdowns. This one right here to Damian Amaru Boozer. It was that kind of night for Lincoln. The Trojans go on to smash Chavez 56-6. Up next for Lincoln, a date with the Folsom Bulldogs next Friday in the quarterfinals. Now staying in Stockton, here come the St. Mary's Rams. Definitely no stranger to the section playoffs. 19 consecutive seasons in the section playoffs, coming in as the number 5 seed. Sacramento's McClatchy Lions in the section playoffs for the first time since 1996. That's the 12th seed. The Rams, well, they took advantage early as the UCLA-bound Jaden Marshall scores on the end around. Rams up early. Now later in the first quarter, the McClatchy Lions showing some teeth. Frank Espinosa rolls out and finds Frankie Treadway for the score. But the Rams, they're going to answer right back, and they go up big, pulling away in the second quarter. Cruz Herrera, this guy just throws dimes. He fires to Nasari Danielson right here. Not only catches it, but look at this run. Whoop, whoop. He gets in. They cruise into the next round, dismissing the McClatchy Lions 56-12. They will stay in Stockton to meet the Edison Vikings next Friday. So congratulations to all of our high school football teams who are moving on to the next round, and congratulations to the Kings who were hitting from deep tonight. That's all that I got. You guys have a beautiful night. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.